So let's start now. So আজকের sessionটা is specifically on visualizations and dashboard. Jodio, if you have looked into the course outline, I talk a little bit on the Tableau prep side as well, like preparing and cleaning the data. Because over last 6-7 months, I have found Tableau prep to be a, like, honestly speaking, like a God-gifted software to clean data and to merge data. And I'll just give you a very short overlook of that. But before that, I can see some of you already in the session who I know. There's Nasrullah's there, Sanjay is there, Mehad Bhai is there as well. So a few of you I actually know. Those of you I don't know, let me actually have a short introduction about myself. So, okay, this is me, Sakif. So right now I'm an analytics advisor for this company called Intelligent Machines Limited. So we work with AI, machine learning, and analytics for large and medium-sized clients. And right now, like, two of our big clients are Bikash and Unilever. And we are working towards many machine learning implemented products for them. So tachara, I'm a researcher. I'm a PhD researcher in National University of Singapore. So right now I'm actually coming from Singapore. Amra ekhane home mane work from home e atke achi. Things are becoming a little scary here as well. Tachara ami nijo I work as a consultant and trainer on analytics boot camps, coding boot camps. I normally code with R and Python. On a personal level, well, you can see that I'm a biryani boshe achi. So I'm a foodie, but at the same time, I'm a Potterhead and a gamer, hardcore Harry Potter fan. So yeah, that's about me. Moving on. So the content for today's session will start with data cleaning and joining with Tableau prep. Then we go directly towards visualizations using Tableau. Last of all, I'm going to actually share like 10 to 12 minutes on things to keep in mind when visualizing, because one of the harder challenges we find is actually getting the right visualizations at the right time. So otene ami kichu jinish ekটু cover korbo. So that's about the structure of the training. So before we start with Tableau prep, one last slide actually. So this is basically a context day আপনাদেরকে, because আমরা যখন কাজ করব regarding Tableau prep, I'm going to directly start working on it. I'm not going to describe the graphical user interface or anything, because আমাদের হাতে সময় তো comparatively to কম. So context হচ্ছে, I have a data set from Home Depot, USA. So Home Depot is a large retail chain which sells home furnitures, office furnitures, and many other like chairs, tables, furnitures all across US. So they have stores all across America, and they also do delivery. And the role we will play here is that of a retail analyst. So in fact, instead of root level analysis, the role we will play is more of a business analyst who's going to look at the overall retail. So the problem that Home Depot was facing, and this is actually real data from Home Depot shared by them. So kichu modification kora lagse in order to maintain some privacy, and some names has been changed to maintain privacy. But the problem they face is, first of all, they have a large number of returns. Almost from the overall data, when we look at it, almost more than 10% returns, 15 to 16% returns. And some of their product lines are showing massive losses even after discounts. And also the initial data set that we have shared, সেখান থেকে একটা overall big picture পাওয়াটা tough. So in context, we are starting off this session now. So less descriptions, we can actually directly go towards the data first. These were the data files I shared with you, which is like orders, central, east, west, as well as returns and US states. So আমরা যদি overall just একটু একটা আন্দাজ পাওয়ার জন্য, we can look at first one data set in terms of orders. So this I would actually do without Tableau. This actually I'll open in Excel. Now, একটা advice regarding so if any of you are interested to go towards data science, so this is a very important advice I'll tell you. That the most important step in handling any data is actually to open the data in a very simple way and read the first line of the data. Because first line of the data will tell you something very important. Actually, আপনার data কি নিয়ে আছে? Because if you don't know what data you have, it's very hard to analyze that data. So আমরা যদি দেখি আমাদের first row, this is the columns. This is the first row, which is বলছে যে product category কোনটা, which is a furniture category. Then we have the city, then we have the country, customer code, customer name, কত discount দেয়া হয়েছে, order date, order ID, postal code, then we have a product ID, product name, then আমরা যদি আরো দেখি আমাদের কাছে আছে profit, quantity, region. So this is like East regional orders. Then row ID, then segment basically বলছে যেটা consumer নাকি home office. Then we have shipping date, shipping mode, state. Yes.
একটু লিস্ট ভিডিও ইন্টারপ্ট করছি, মেবি ওই হোম স্ক্রিনে আমরা এক্সেল ফাইলটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি না, এটা কোন ফাইলটা একটু বললে ভালো হতো।
Let me share the Excel file. Sorry, didn't notice that. Can you see it now?
হ্যাঁ, এখন দেখা যাচ্ছে।
ঠিক আছে, thank you. Sorry, I'm really sorry. So এখানে দেখা যাচ্ছে যে we have this is the Excel file. এটা orders east Excel ফাইলটা যেটা খুলেছি। তো এখানে ক্যাটাগরিটা আমরা জানতে পারছি কোন ক্যাটাগরির সেলটা হয়েছে, then the city, then the country, then customer code, customer name, তাকে কত ডিসকাউন্ট দেওয়া হয়েছে, order date, order ID, postal code from where the order came from, product ID. Product ID তে যেমন একটা ইন্টারেস্টিং জিনিস যেটা আমাদের পরে কাজে আসবে is if you look at it, product ID তে first 3 letters, ফার্নিচারের জন্য FUR, অফিসের জন্য OFF, টেকনোলজির জন্য TC. So they have a product ID which actually ভেঙে ফেললে আমরা এটাও বের করতে পারি যে কোন ক্যাটাগরির। I think the second group is for subcategory. So then we have the product name, then per product কত profit এসেছে, কয়টা quantity, কোন region. So this is East, so all the regions are East. Row ID বলছে যে row numbers here, that's not really that important আমাদের ক্ষেত্রে. Segmentটা বলছে কোন type of customer, so is it like a consumer, home office, or even a corporate. Then we have shipping date, shipping mode, then state, কোন state এ storeটা ছিল. Then we have the subcategories, and finally we have the sales. So this is the data we have. So আমাদের the case here is প্রথমত যেটা বলছিলাম যে no overall so wait, screen share চলে গেল, so let's come back here. So আমাদের we didn't have like no overall picture because আমাদের এখানে order east আছে, order west আছে, order central আছে. So তিনটা zone, and তিনটা জোনের তিনটা আলাদা order আছে. So then again we have another file which is like return and reasons, যে কোথায় কোথায় return হয়েছে and তাদের reasons কি কি. So my data is sort of spread all around. So it's the first step we would need is to aggregate the data together, and that's where Tableau prep comes in handy.